how to do the deadlift properly. Once and for all, we're gonna break it down here. I'm getting a little bit annoyed with all the things that we see out on the internet. So let's break down the stiff-legged deadlift once and for all right? Now, there is a difference between stiff-legged deadlift and regular deadlift. Let's do the stiff-legged deadlift first, all right? So, stiff-legged deadlift means that we're locking the knees and we are pushing the hip backwards. So, one more time. Straight up, squeeze your glutes at the top, come down, and as you can see here, the hips are shooting backwards, and on the way up, the energy is going straight forward. The knees are partially bent, even though this is called a stiff-legged. We're making sure that the knees are bending as little as possible, and then energy goes straight forward and down. So, put down the kettlebell one time. This you can do with a kettlebell, you can do it with dumbbells, you can do it with barbells, it doesn't really matter. But whatever you do, I need you to engage this part of your body. And you're doing that by imagining that you have an orange on the side here and you want to squeeze it. So by engaging your lats, you do come down here, not lift from here, lift from there, and then straight up, bam, bam. Now, your face is part of your body. So if Malaika is doing it one more time, facing to the side. So she goes down, engaging her lats. Her face is part of her body, so there is no unnecessary curve in her neck. Bam. If you go down and stop in the downward position, bam. If she would have looked forward here, as a lot of us do, there is an unnatural curve happening right here, which increases the risk of injuries when she's pulling up. So down, and then energy goes straight forward. There we go. That's a stiff-legged deadlift. And again, she's putting it down the same way. So when she's done, she don't do this. So put it down like this or like this. This is to stay injury-free, right? Now, a regular deadlift has a little bit more bending in the knees than the stiff-legged, all right? If you want to engage your glutes even more, you place your feet outwards like this, and then we call it the sumo position. But the thought process and the technique are exactly the same. So if Malaika show us, again, regular deadlifts, or Romanian deadlift if you want to. Go up, squeeze. So one more time, come down. Here, you can see a small bending in her knees now. The lats are still activating, the hips are going straight backward, energy go forward, boom. Come down one more time. Here we go, one last time. Perfect. We switch the kettlebell and we look to the side. Here we go. Engage the lats. Come down. Your knees are pointing in the same ways as your toes. Straight up. Bam. Come back down. Up. Zoof. Core is engaged all the time. One more time. As you can see, no unnatural curve here. Everything is a straight line from her head down to her hips. Press forward. Boom. Perfect. And just put it down. That's the deadlift. That's the difference between a Romanian deadlift or a stiff-legged deadlift or a classic deadlift, if you want to call it Romanian that. If you want to engage your glutes even more, make sure to switch position to sumo position. And the reason is if you put your hands here on the side and just do this, you will feel that the muscle that is doing that is this part of your glutes. That's pretty much it. That's how you do the deadlift and the stiff-legged deadlift. Let's go. Bye, dancers for dancers. Let's go to work.